Taikonauts break record, latest NASA updates, CRS-31 returns home, Starbase launch tower number 2 gets its arms, NASA tests 3 moon landers, launches of the week. I'm Christophe Paget from All About Space, and this is your Space Update. Last week's episode was rather full, so I have therefore pushed a couple of topics to this week's instead. 2 CMSA Taikonauts currently residing at the Tiangong space station have broken a record for the longest spacewalk in low Earth orbit, which lasted 9 hours and 6 minutes, a record previously held by 2 NASA astronauts back in March 2001 with a spacewalk duration of 8 hours and 56 minutes. Congratulations to Kai Xuzhe and Song Lingdong. NASA has advertised that the mission SpaceX Dragon Crew 10 will be delayed by another 2 months due to delays in the manufacture and processing of a brand new SpaceX Dragon capsule. What it means, of course, is that the previous crew on Dragon Crew 9 will have to leave the ISS later than anticipated since they have to provide a handover to Crew 10. Well, you may remember Sonny and Bush have had to stay at the ISS after this issue on Boeing Starliner from 8 days to 8 months. Now they would have to stay a total of 10 months. Staying with NASA, they have progressed quite well with the Artemis 2 rocket, where the core module has entered the vehicle assembly building ahead of assembling the side boosters and service module and fairing, or in this case, rather the launch abort system. SpaceX cargo resupply ship CRS-31 has brought tons of supplies to the ISS back in early November and has now left home and has returned safely to Earth, or should I say landed on the Atlantic Ocean near Florida, packed with garbage and equipment used at the ISS during the past month and the results of the experiments too. At Starbase production site, Booster 15 has rolled out to the Massey site for cryogenic testing. This booster will be used together with Starship 34 for the flight tests number 8 next year. That flight is particularly interesting because it will be the first attempt, according to Elon Musk, at catching the Starship with the Mecha arms. That promises to be fun to watch. At the launch site, the launch mount for Tower 2 is getting more water deluge plates on top, and we can also see support structure being built to install the chopsticks to the Tower number 2 based on how SpaceX has installed the chopsticks on Tower number 1 back in 2021. NASA has completed the first round of testing at its Johnson Space Center facility on 3 moon landers, the one from Venturi Astrolab, Intuitive Machines, and Lunar Outposts. NASA expects to select just one rover to allow astronauts to travel around the lunar surface, to conduct scientific research, to explore technology evolution, economic benefit, and to build the foundation for future crewed mission to Mars. The test was focused on ergonomic aspects when operated with an Axiom spacesuit with thick gloves, simulating various maneuvers on each rover. As part of testing, teams also conducted emergency drills where engineers simulated rescuing an incapacitated crew member. The NASA facility is able to change the pressure to simulate the lunar environment 6 times lower than that of Earth. The 3 companies have had 1 year to produce these mock-ups for NASA to study. The space-suited crew members have provided critical feedback on each rover's design's functionality, evaluated display interfaces and controls, and helped identifying potential safety concerns or design issues. This feedback is shared directly with each commercial providers to incorporate changes based on lessons learned as they evolved their rover design. December 20th, CSC launched a Long March 3BE from China for its mission TJS-12. December 21st, SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 from California for its rideshare mission Bandwagon 2. The first stage flew for its 21st time and landed back to site. On the same day, Rocket Lab launched an Electron from New Zealand for its mission Owl the Way Up. December 23rd, SpaceX launched a Falcon 9 from Florida for its Starlink mission Group 12-2. The first stage flew for its 14th time and landed on a drone ship. On Christmas Day, Roscosmos launched a Soyuz 2.1B for its mission Reserve P number 4 from Kazakhstan. In summary, from January 1st until December 26, 2024, 257 rockets were launched successfully. Out of that, 156 were from an American company or institution, 66 from China, and 17 from Russia. I leave you this week with an image from the James Webb Space Telescope of the oval-shaped spiral galaxy NGC 2566, located in the constellation Puppis, some 76 million light-years away from us. Despite the distance, it is considered by NASA as a nearby galaxy, one of the 55 examined by the James Webb Space Telescope. Its core is a compact, pale spot that glows brightly, filling the disks with bluish light. Faint strands of pale reddish dust swirls out from the core to the far sides of the disk. They each joined up with an arm of thick, cloudy red dust with brighter orange patches that follows the edge of the disk. I'm Christophe Paget from All About Space. See you at the next episode of Space News.